Hello again. This is a quick video update on getting back to work. So we've had a lot of queries recently from some employers who are starting to tentatively open up, others who are planning for possible relaxation of social distancing measures and looking at a gradual phasing in of people back on the premises. We've looked at quite a lot of government guidance which is freely available and which we've summarised in a document on our website, which is freely available. And this takes you through the different measures in terms of workplace planning that you should be considering if you are starting to bring people back into work. The crux of that advice is around four key areas, really. The first, maintaining a distance of at least 2 metres or 3 steps wherever possible in the workplace, reminding employees to wash their hands regularly and practice general good hygiene, ensuring that there are washing facilities, washing stations and hand sanitizer provided wherever possible, and ensuring that regular cleaning takes place on the premises. Now, that's not with any specialist equipment or cleaning products. It's simply regular cleaning, as you probably always would do, perhaps with more focus in certain areas that are more frequently used and surfaces that are more frequently used by a number of individuals. So there is general government guidance available on the gov.uk website. There is also some sector-specific guidance as well, but it is stressed that businesses should also be looking to trade associations and other bodies within their own industries to look for good practice and how to apply that in each case. Businesses need to consider this from an administrative perspective. So firstly, ensuring contact numbers and emergency information is up to date, ensuring that managers are aware of how to apply sickness policies and how to act if there is a suspected case or someone displaying symptoms in the workplace. And that communication really comes down from the top. Hygiene and promotion of government advice is extremely important to employees. We've talked about providing washing facilities, but we need to also look at perhaps displaying posters, communicating in other ways the importance of general hygiene and regular hand washing for employees. External visitors need to be made aware of those requirements as well. You may be sending things out in advance of them visiting, or we may again put signage in place for when they arrive. We need to look at maintaining a distance, which has been the crux of the government advice wherever possible. So avoid crowding. Can we keep people 2 metres apart? Can we use floor markings if need to make sure that people are keeping a distance? There is some sector-specific guidance about circumstances where social distancing is at risk. So in construction, for example, there may be face-to-face contact that is essential for health and safety reasons. That should be limited to 15 minutes wherever possible. In a manufacturing plant, staff might not be able to stand 2 metres apart, so can they work side to side or facing away from each other rather than having to have that direct face-to-face contact? With working patterns and practices, it's very important that if a business cannot accommodate staff safely on site in their entirety, we'll look at ways of practicing good social distancing. So that may be staggering start and finish times, which would also help travelling on public transport at peak times. If home working has been successful for the business, it may be the case that we keep some continuing to work from home and others in work and possibly rotate that as well. We will need to consider early dialogue with those who are still at greater risk of infection as well, and they may be prioritised for home working, and of course furloughing arrangements won't end until at least the end of June. We need to consider food and drink and rest areas that we have for employees. These are going to be very heavily used and could be a higher risk of transmission of the virus if anybody is carrying it. So we may look at things like encouraging employees to bring their own food and drink to work, their own cutlery, their own crockery, so they're not using communal facilities and equipment as far as possible, and they may need more attention in terms of regular cleaning. As I said, there is sector-specific guidance as well for shops, tradespeople, construction, manufacturing, retail, logistics and others. And there is also some helpful commentary on the cleaning that is needed if there is a suspected virus case in the workplace. It isn't automatically going to be the case that the workplace is shut down if anybody is suspected of carrying the virus at work. cleaning will be essential, and particularly in those areas which have been used more heavily by an individual who is suspected of having the case. But there is guidance on how to clean, how to use PPE while cleaning, and also how to dispose of waste which has been used following that clean. So by all means, please have a look on the website. If you need any further guidance, please just contact one of the team. Thank you.